Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to For the Love of Gaming. We actually had one donation come in here right before our upcoming Kirby run from Old School McFly, donating 20 pounds, saying, "Good luck to Shero and make Kirby dance for us."
There'll be a lot of Kirby dancing for you guys.
Awesome. And with that being said, here is t1shero with Kirby's Adventure, Any Percent, No Ability. Take it away.
Hey everybody, it's t1shero, and thank you guys once again for having me back. I'm excited. It is a great feeling. You guys are doing a great job with this. So we're going to be doing Kirby's Adventures, No Abilities. It's just like the old Kirby back then, where for the Game Boy, there was no abilities. You just had to suck and spit. Ow. Smash my elbow. Alright. So we're going to start. The timer starts as soon as I hit start, so we're going to set that up in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So pretty much what we're doing with no abilities is just... I lost my train of thought there. Just pray for good RNG when it comes to bosses. There's really tight tech in a lot of spots where it's really tight movements. If you miss an input, it's gonna cost a few seconds.
So very execution heavy.
Yes, it is a bit. And just a heads up, there's also gonna be a few resets in the run. It's just when I am super low on health, reset when you leave, finish the stage. It refills your health and you just can continue on right away. And at the end of the stages, as you saw, my input was a little late. You want to try and hit as soon as you land on the platform to be on the lowest possible cloud you can. Already got that jump. That jump right there is a tight jump. You have to jump at the last possible frame on the thing in order to spit that. And what I did there, I came up with this little strat on my own. Normally what you do is, those two birds, you would run and suck them up, jump spit, but what I found out, I was irritated one time and started mashing right before I landed and noticed the bird just fly my way. So yeah, lost my train of thought again. Oh yeah, this mushroom guy, it's another huge thing. Ugh. You notice how he was, if I didn't kill him, the one up top, he would be bouncing to the left. I mean, to the right, not to the left. And he would get in your way, and you won't be able to destroy him right away. Alright. Just gonna focus here a little bit. I need to get these jumps so I don't get shot by a cannon. There we go. One thing you may have noticed is when I get to a corner, I always dash. Do the slide dash thing. Because you gain speed every time you do it off a little edge like that, and you keep the momentum till you hit the ground. Ooh. Alright, this is where we... Whoops, shoot, I fell. This is where we get to see the first Kirby dance. This is a Kirby twerk for RNG. Which, it did not work.
That's a great dance. So would you say this is one of the harder Kirby games to run? Because, you know, I noticed there's like some on the SNES and things like that.
I honestly don't know. This is the only Kirby game I've actually ran. I mean, I tried running another Kirby game. It's Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy, and I would say that one's much harder than this one.
Yeah, I would assume the Game Boy ones are a little bit more intense, you know, just very tight movement as well on that, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't run any NES games myself or anything like that, but I do notice just retro games in general. Those lines are very important.
Yeah, and there's one terrible thing about this game. It has samples for the music and stuff. It likes to eat your inputs. So when you're trying to suck something up, just like that, I tried spitting the apple out and it ate the input. It's one thing you have to watch out for. Alright. Ice Cream Land. This place is fairly simple. It doesn't really get harder until you get to, like, Area 4. That's when the RNG gets heavy for the bosses. And that's the only RNG in the game, is the bosses.
Is there going to be ice cream around here?
I don't think so. Yeah, there's no ice. It's Ice Cream Island, but there is no ice cream.
What a shame.
It really is.
I mean, that's similar to like Super Mario World and Donut Plains. You don't see any donuts there.
True. Alright, here I'm going to try and... It's a little strat right here to try and get 2 enemies at once for a superstar to take out this mini boss in one hit. It's got a little setup I gotta do on a slide. Here. There we go. And one thing also, slopes are really broken in this game. Really broken. Especially when you're going down a slope, you get so much speed in it. You could, your jump increases double. I can't talk right now.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yes, yes we do.
Awesome. We have a 38-pound donation from Tig Duan saying...
Tig.
Oh, Tig, sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't forget to pick up abilities to t1shero, Kappa.
Well, there is one required ability that I can't avoid. It's when I fight Meta Knight. You're required to pick up the sword, so... I will be picking up an ability for you, Tig. Play this safe. Alright, this is our first Meta Knight encounter. He sends out his lackeys to do his bidding, try and take you out. And just, pretty much just, you can either eat them or spit them out at anyone else, and just, until that enemy meter's done, you just gotta fight. There's quite a bit of those throughout the game. This tomato. Yeah, you also don't really have to worry too much about health. There's health pickups everywhere. Alright, everybody's favorite guy. It's the best ability in the game. Unfortunately, one of the best. I lied. The Screech. pretty much the way he is, you really don't want him against the wall because most of the time when he shoots out the music notes, it goes in, just gets destroyed on the wall, so you can't get the double star like that. But I got lucky. I got really lucky.
Do we have time for a quick blurb about our amazing charity, or was there anything?
Nope.
All right.
Go ahead.
Awesome. Sure.
This game is pretty straightforward and mellow.
Alrighty. So a little bit of information about Haven House, our charity for FTLG. Haven House provides round-the-clock care at our hospice, surrounded in beautiful grounds and woodland in Woodford Green, and through our outreach services in the home and local community. We provide daycare, overnight stays, end-of-life care, bereavement support, as well as life-enriching activities such as sensory play, music therapy, and physiotherapy. We provide care and support when our families need us. Hospice care does not mean that a child is near the end of their life. We're here from the time a devastating diagnosis is made, to help our families have a choice, quality of life, and to make the most of the precious time they have together. So yeah, every little bit counts for our marathon here.
All right, here we come, our second boss, Paint Roller. There's a bit of RNG here. Just this guy's like the lightest of RNG in the game. So pretty much he just draws pictures that come to life. Just gotta suck them up and spit them at him. It's like you do with every enemy in this game. There's one part where he likes to move right after he draws. You either want him on the top row when he does that, or you do not want him jumping up. So like right here's a perfect RNG right here. He's gonna run right through me, and then jump down. All right, things are going a lot better than they have all month.
That's great.
Alright, jumped out of the way to avoid the damage. Alright. Oh, I missed. Alright, gotta jump. Nope. Yeah, that to get the double music notes there, it's kind of tricky. You have to time the suck just right, or else you're gonna miss it, like what happened there. Alright, this is the most laggiest room in the game. Because so many sprites on screen, there's really no way to reduce it here. And this game does have a lot of lag because there's so much going on at once.
Thank you, NES.
Exactly. This game also came out, I believe, near the end of the NES cycle. So that's why it's also really impressive the way it is.
Yeah, in 1993 it seems.
Alright, working for good RNG, which I didn't get. Normally, what you want him to do here is jump, not the dash, it takes too much time, a lot longer than his jump. Wait. Oh my god, I just looked at the chat and look at all those Kirby butts.
There are a lot of them in the chat. It's pretty great. Do you have other animated Kirby emotes?
No, I do not. I added this one just for this today.
It's perfect.
I might get rid of it tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll keep it yet. It's up in the air.
I say keep it. I'm sure your community would say that as well.
Probably. No buts about it, it should say. Okay. I guess I'll try think about it. Alright. Here's our next Meta Knight fight. Yeah, these things are pretty simple. Just sometimes it can be really jank. Because the enemies, if they can block your star. And it's not fun when that happens. Right? Oof. We're gonna be having a first reset coming up soon to set up a manip for this guy. For the boss coming up. Take the hyper candy. Take the hyper candy. You know, it's not really necessary here, it helps kill the first guy in the next room. So I don't have to really avoid him. Ooh. Oh, really? He never gives me that pattern.
You said the bosses were the only RNG, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Yes. I hope the Krako gives us really good this time, because his RNG can be so bad you're sitting there for like 2 minutes for him to spit something out for you. Lost a lot of runs to him.
Seems good that you know, for a game like this where it's super execution heavy, it's good that, you know, the only RNG you get is at those bosses,
yeah,
as opposed to like enemies and all that stuff too.
Tomato for help.
I'm gonna say it probably helps the run be a little bit more manageable.
Yes, definitely. It's not like the other game that I run, Ice Climber. Oh, that game is nothing but RNG.
The NES one?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna take this easy, take it safe. Okay. Alright, so here our first reset to set this guy up, this boss up. There's two ways this boss will go. Sun and moon. So resetting here, normally, like, the moon jumps up first. That's what you want, the moon in the sky. Because the sun, he's not fun to play with. Oh, alright. This is going to be a one cycle. I haven't done this in a long time. Alright.
Bless up one cycles.
Yeah. This is definitely one of my favorite songs in the game. It's so relaxing. This is one game I have not raged at. Surprisingly. It's the best ability in the game that we don't get to see.
Which ability is that?
The UFO.
Oh.
Yeah, you can only use them in this stage that you collect them. You can't take them out, unfortunately, without a glitch. It's a lot of fun to play around with.
Kind of ability was an ice cream island.
What ability about Ice Cream Island?
Oh, I was gonna say, what ability was there? If there was.
Just I don't think there's any special ones there. Just the normal that you would see, the fireball, the sword.
Ah, okay. No ice cream.
No. It wasn't until... Which one was it? It was for the SNES where they introduced the cooking thing. To where I believe there's ice cream.
That's pretty cool.
Alright. Nope. My bee just got chomped on. Sin, that that was worth it. That was worth it all the way. Yeah, my favorite ability in this game is it's a sleep ability. You eat it and it puts you to sleep.
Can you move when you're asleep?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. There's one level, it's in Area 7, that there's like 10 to 15 of those guys, and whenever I have a chance, I always go and eat them all up. He puts on a little nightcap and everything. Alright. One thing about this, when you suck up an enemy, you do not bounce. You do not, like, fall on your face and bounce. So with big drops, you want to at least have something in your mouth at all times. And here we meet the baby thrower. I don't like this guy. Same thing with this guy. You want him to jump and not roll. It depends on where he rolls. If he's too close to the wall, he'll just bounce and be on his back for a little while. So you want to try and keep him onto the side, so when he starts rolling, he won't hit. We're almost to Krakow. I'm gonna get this candy just for safety. This is a pain to... This part's not easy to do without it. Because there's enemies on every post, pretty much. It does slow down the game a little bit, because the lag, when you destroy an enemy with it, all the stars and stuff, but it's definitely worth... Words, come out. Ouch. Yes, words are hard. Ooh, this is my favorite part. This has a really, really tight jump at the end. Right here. There we go. If you move your input too early or too late, you're gonna fly right into that spike. I don't know, I just really like the tightness of this game sometimes. I'm gonna get the safety health. Get ready for more lag. Alright, let's start praying for the RNG gods for this fight. Gonna be doing the Kirby twerk for RNG. Oh, with this fight, he chases you at first, so you have to make it all the way up to the top before you can actually challenge him. And what you see me doing here, landing on the clouds, it's so he gets ready to attack. You move right up to the clouds and then prepares his attack. But if you just keep flying up, he's going to just hover around you and keep hitting you. Alright, should be good. Here he goes. Yeah, he has 3 attacks. This lightning one, that swooping one, and another one where he shoots out an enemy that you can spit back at him. And it looks like he's not wanting me to hit him. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, this boss fight is definitely the heaviest in RNG. Because he decides when he wants to help you out. Three more hits. Alright, can you give me another one? Nope. Actually, one more hit, okay. So when you beat him, you want him to be as close to the center as you can. Because wherever you collect the wand, you walk to the center. So you want to try and get him right at the center so you don't have to do all the walking. I had to think where I was. I completely forgot where I was for a second. Here's where yeah, we're more than halfway done the game. This game definitely has really good soundtrack to it. But due to the good soundtrack, definitely takes away from the inputs. A lot of the times. Ouch. I have to do a reset. Yeah, we're gonna do a quick reset after this stage to refill our health. Because I believe it's the next stage that's a pain. Five 2 and 5-3. I actually remembered this time. Normally, I forget what stage this one is. They have to reset before, and I always kick myself because I always die here. Lag. Oh, darn it.
Now, this might be a noob question, but you are streaming from like a capture card and the OG NES, correct?
Correct.
Or Retro Tink, perhaps? I'm such a noob when it comes to like the retro streaming stuff.
Nope, the front. I have the original front loader NES.
Wow.
Unfortunately, this isn't the same one that I had growing up. That one ended up dying. It's sad to have to put that one down.
Yeah, I wish our old consoles could last forever.
The older ones do outlast the newer ones, though.
Well, that's hopeful to hear.
Alright, I'm gonna take this part really easy, because this part is dangerous. So I'm just fly over the whole thing. Because one wrong move, you get hit and you're in the pit. Alright, good. Ooh, this one has a major skip. The only skip in the game. We get to we don't get to see the lion until till the end. And when I mentioned earlier about the jank slopes, you're about to see how jank they actually are. So we're supposed to go in that door, but I don't wanna. So yeah, that skips a whole boss fight.
Skipping whole boss fights means no RNG.
Correct. That's the only skip in the game for no abilities. Oof. Oof, ouch. That guy came out of nowhere. Alright, I don't know the name of this boss. I call him Mr. Hammer. He is RNG heavy, but not as bad as Kracko. He at least shoots on a regular basis. So just have to watch out if he goes up or down. You could either get squished or fall off. All we can hope is he goes down or straight like that. Not up. Which he might do. Nope. Come on, one more. Don't go up. Oof. That's like the best I've had in a long time.
Heck yeah. Bless it. I like to call that like marathon luck when you perform well in marathons like that, because it could go either way. You know, sometimes those things happen that you don't want to happen, or like the best things happen, and we like when the best things happen.
Yeah, especially with those two, Kracko, and that was an unfortunate fight, but between those two, that one's a lot better. Come on. Stop it. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a quick reset after this. Just for heals. Because Yeah, 51% done. Get out of here. On those floaty rabbit things that you see, one thing you do not want to do, you do not want to try and inhale them. They will hunt you down. Alright, we get to see the wonderful UFO again here. And now he's gone. You... I'm trying to remember this. I always forget about this guy. Got one, but forgot the other. Really? You see me? I keep following this guy. What he does, he hits where you were last standing. So that's why I keep going close, so I can pick the blah 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 blah. Can't talk. I just lost what I was gonna say. Dang it. I have to reset. I'm not gonna die here. I have to take this easy. Whew. That was bad. That was bad. Scared me a little bit. I like how when you reset, it brings you to the last stage you're in. It doesn't put you right at the beginning. Okay, stand, move, down. There we go. Right here. Okay, no, I thought this was another meta fight. Spit. Alright, get you out of there. I don't know if, I don't remember if it's this stage or the next stage that has the jank slopes in it again. But with this one, you want to avoid them. You don't want to go into them because they would end up soft walking. No, it's the next stage. Whew. That was almost bad. And this is the worst room in the game. Because these UFOs just get in your way. And... dead. But good thing after this, though. They're gone. Up until where you last were. So dying there sometimes is good. Others, it's just still a pain. Alright, good RNG, let's go.
Do we have time for a quick reminder for
Yes, we do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Very good.
Go ahead.
All right, just as a heads up, every little donation benefits Haven House. That is our charity for FTLG. It provides children's hospice care in the UK. And also, yep, another heads up. So for our next game, Spyro 2, we still have a poll going on for Spyro's colors. So our options are purple, black, blue, and red. And as of now, purple is winning by just only by 10 pounds. So feel free to get some of those last minute donations in if you want to see Spyro in a different color.
Alright, here's Meta Knight, the only ability that we need to get in the entire game. Because he will not have it fight us any other way. So Tig, here's your ability. This and the star rod at the end. Oh.
I think everyone's memeing around about the no ability percent thing.
Yes, no abilities, but you have to get an ability.
It's okay. There are some runs like that where, you can't complete the game unless you do the one thing.
Yeah.
I like that. No abilities to the best of your ability. That's a good way to put it.
Alright, we're in boss rush time. These guys are the second form. There's a secret entrance in this area. Which there's only 4 bosses, but they're all harder. Harder and faster. Stronger.
Awesome reference. I'm a fan.
Hoping someone got that. It's awesome.
I'm sure more than one person got that. Daft Puck stands, rise up.
Alright, well, he's playing nice with me today. Oh! He double jump, nice. Alright, this is a boss that I skipped in the other stage. the little lion. Yeah, with this one, he only does one attack, unlike all the other ones that does 2 attacks. Before you get the star. I don't know why they put him at the end. He's like one of the easiest to fight. Man, the chat's all dancing it up.
It's only appropriate. Especially with your Kirby dance emote. That's been a fan favorite.
So this stage depresses me. This is what I was talking about with all the sleeping dudes. So I would, normally after I finish a run, I would just go here and just eat them all. Just to sleep. Wait for this. Alright. Hate this part. So much lag. Like, these later stages, you end up getting some really bad lag spikes because all the enemies they put in. But we're almost done. We're almost out of the RNG.
Woo!
Yet the last RNG fight is King DDD. And I don't know if you noticed, I'm playing the Japanese version, and there is a reason for that. I'll explain it during the King DDD fight. That's the only notable difference throughout both versions. Should I reset? Yeah. Now I'm going to do a reset after I finish stage 6. Which is the best level. Everyone's favorite. It's definitely everyone's favorite. Slash jump spit. And take this hit. Oh, I've never actually beat that guy before. That's the first. Alright, and here's everybody's favorite stage. It's a throwback. I love making it here every time. It's just a good, happy feeling, this place. Just the music in it, just alone. Alright, gonna get this safety tomato here. Even though I probably do not need it, but don't want anything to happen. Alright, going to do reset and then final boss. The set of bosses. Final RNG boss right here. So, this boss right here is the reason why I'm playing the Japanese version. When I started running this, there's pretty much everyone would run the US version. There was only one runner that ran the Japanese. And I noticed that during the Japanese fight, he puffs up, flies in the air between 6 to 18 attacks, while the US, he puffs up and flies every 6. So it's rare that you ever see him puff up this version.
Do you need a special do you need the Japanese NES for that, or can
Nope.
you use a normal one?
You can. I have it running on the EverDrive.
Nice.
All right, one more hit. And if you notice, he does not hit you with a hammer. He always stops right in front of you. And even when he jumps, he does not jump on you. Alright. One more fight. Nightmare. And time time ends on final hit. I'll let you know when that's coming up.
Sounds great, thank you.
Alright, doing one last dance for you guys, too.
Get all them dance emotes back in chat. This is your last opportunity. Also, looks like we started a poll in the chat. What's your favorite music genre? We got pop, rock, EDM, or other. Feel free to vote. And get those dance emotes in chat.
EDM all the way.
Yeah, that was a hard one to choose, rock or EDM. I had to say rock, but EDM is absolutely up there too.
Alright, this should be the final hit. 3, 2, 1. Done.
It's time?
Yep.
Awesome. 59:10.
Oh, wait, is that a PB?
Is this RTA?
Yes.
There you go.
Let me double check my splits. I think I just got a PB. That's exciting.
Wow, can we get some GGs in the chat for that awesome PB? That's amazing. Again, marathon luck.
Yep. Was it 15:22 is my latest run that I did the other day. Oh, I mean, yeah, 59:22.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
And with all the dance emotes as well, even better.
Yeah. They gave you the energy.
Yep.
And the good RNG.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you once again for having me. This is a great event.
Thank you for the amazing run. Would you like to say, where viewers can find you for more of these awesome Kirby and NES runs, and perhaps where folks can run this game or join a community for this game?
There is a Discord. I normally don't. I'm not really involved with it that much. I just play this off and on because it's a lot of fun. But yeah, you can come find me on Twitch. I play a lot of retro. I'm starting up Guardian Legend again, which I'm excited to do that. And Kirby's a here and there type of thing. Alright.
And we do look forward to having you at our next event, which is unannounced. You do know what it is, but it is unannounced for the rest of us. So there will be some news on the 8th of February about that.
Oh, that's
very exciting. Very exciting things coming up for our next mini event.
Yes.
So looking forward to that. Up next, we do have Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage by Hammerhead Labs. So we will see you very soon for that. t1shero, thank you very much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thanks.